base. They both look ready to tear someone's head off, and not each other's for once.
Doesn't surprise me. I get the feeling this guy's not the talkative type. Probably can't even feel pain anymore.
Maybe, but Bert doesn't fuck around. Neither do his boys. Once they get
Access granted.
He'll spill his guts or they'll spill them for him.
I'm not sure about that. This one's not like our usual unlawful belligerence. Did you hear how it went down when they found him? It took 8 guys.
Stop him! Suppression fire!
Check out that noise! Shit. I'm glad Burke and the LT are flying back to the base. They both look ready to tear someone's head off, and not each other's for once.
Doesn't surprise me. I get the feeling this guy's not the talkative type. Probably can't even feel pain anymore.
Maybe, but Burke doesn't fuck around. Neither do his boys. Once they get the prisoner in
Access granted.
his guts or they'll spill them for him.
I'm not sure about that. This one's not like our usual unlawful belligerence. Did you hear how it went down when they found him? It took 8 guys. Plus, I was upstairs and I saw the equipment they took off. But what about those augments?
Well, it's none of your business, Squeaks. You just have to guard them until transfer. And by the way, watch yourself. If you go and choke on them all.
I've got something. Bust out! Give me a position.
Looks good.
I heard something. Came from over there, I think. Show yourself!
I heard that, you son of a bitch.
It's too late to hide.
I heard that, you son of a bitch.
the alarm. On the ground!
Lost!
Station control confirmed. Holding for dog confirmation. Adjusting main ballast tanks. Dropping draft 2 meters. Thrusters full back. Slowing to 5 knots. Adjusting main ballast tanks. Dropping draft 2 meters. Holding for dog confirmation. Landing pad for liftoff. Rifleman bank station control confirmed. Holding for dog confirmation. Adjusting main ballast tanks. Dropping draft 2 meters. Thrusters full back. Slowing to 5 knots. Adjusting main ballast tanks. Dropping draft 2 meters. Holding for dog confirmation.
Pritchard, is that you?
I'm unlocking the door to the...
Clear landing pad for liftoff. Warning. Rifleman bank station control detected. Pod failure. Manual reinitiation of stasis pod life support needed. Stasis pod O2 saturation levels decreasing. Service oxygen delivery system.
heard something from there. Am I the only one who heard that? Well, go see what it is. I've got you covered!
Get over there and check out that noise.
Need his position! Suppression fire!
Get over there and check out that noise.
Holy shit! What's that? I heard that. Come out! It is too late to hide! This is good.
equator to 12 south between 90 and 142, and southward to coast. Occasional rain. Visibility moderate or poor.
Pritchard.
Francis Pritchard isn't going to be hearing you anytime soon, Bratan. Not on this close to the base, his jamming array.
Who the hell are you?
Someone who's gone to a lot of trouble to make your escape look like accident. I was hoping you wouldn't call quite so much attention to it on your way to this room. But one works with the tools he has. Get to the aft cargo bay. Find the sally port there and enter it. You're going to encounter more resistance. But the longer you stay undetected, the better off your future will be.
X-ray 9er, north 7 to severe gale 9. Heavy storms, good visibility, becoming poor and showers, moderate icing.
Stabilizing fins deployed. Roll reduced to
Unsettled
acceptable
weather affecting
values.
Thailand and Strait of Malaga. Expect scattered squally showers. X-ray 9er, north 7 to severe gale 9. Heavy storms, good visibility, becoming poor and showers, moderate icing.
Compartment alarms have not been confirmed, but we've already had one breach this trip.
I'm sure some of the boys are just a little jumpy about the agent account. But you're right. Let's not take any chances. Burke's pissed enough as it is.
Stop him! Kill you! Yeah!
Initiating docking approach.
I want to know if anyone sees anything else. Got it?
Stabilizing fins deployed. Roll reduced to acceptable values.
That's weird.
Someone...
Huh? What the hell is that?
Checking over there. Acknowledge. I got a man down here.
Sounds like...
What the fuck? I saw that.
Docking bay confirmed. Aft and bow thrusters full back. Beginning final approach to Rifleman Bank
Sounds like a
Station.
bomb. I need a confirmation. This is the spot.
Keep looking. Someone must be there.
Sounds like a bomb. This is the spot.
Keep looking. Someone must be there.
All right, back to your posts, but stay on your toes. I've got a bad feeling.
Hey!
Securing bay doors. All personnel prepare for unloading.
Don't make me!
Got you.
You had enough? Hold it!
Beginning final approach to Rifleman Bank Station. Docking bay confirmed. Aft and bow thrusters full back. Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject not recognized.
Sadly, we can set the base on alert. I may be able to buy you some time, but...
So, you're a hacker.
There's the maintenance tunnel in loading bay 1. Access to a floor panel. Get inside. Follow the cables, and try not to kill the person inside.
Access granted.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Nothing yet. Take him down! What the hell is that? Gotta trigger the alarm! What the hell is that? find you, bastard!
Self-destruct sequence.
Access granted.
Get away! Need a better spot. Hit him! Get over there and check out that noise.
Security credentials must be carried at all times. You may be asked to produce said credentials by security personnel. Please comply.
I know you're here. Need a better spot. There.
Keep him busy!
He's on the run!
All ground orders have been rescinded. New flight schedules will be distributed as soon as possible.
Access granted. Access denied.
Cargo crew to Sector Alpha. Cargo crew to Alpha. Civilian contractors must stay within designated areas. Entering restricted areas will result in termination and prosecution.
That's far enough, Jensen.
You were behind this?
I said that's far enough. I can explain everything if you just stay where you are.
Last time we talked, you used me as a punching bag, and now you want a conversation?
I didn't exactly have a choice. I had to make it look good for Burke. Right now, he still thinks I'm on Bell Tower's side. But the minute he connects me to your escape...
That's your problem, not mine.
Then Dr. Megan Reed really doesn't mean anything to you, does she?
What do you know about Megan?
I know the name set off way too many bells and whistles when I added it to Burke's profile search on you. But it helped me to figure out who you are and why you stowed away on the ship. You think Bell Tower kidnapped her, don't you?
You want to tell me you didn't?
I wish I could. But after what I've seen this past year, all I know for certain is she's not on the base. Not anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Not what you're thinking. Listen, Rifleman Bank Station supports all Bell Tower operations in this region, Jensen. Regular contract and special op. 6 months ago, I received orders to pull every regular grade soldier and civilian contractor away from the airstrip. 2 Black Hawk helicopters set down minutes later. I thought it had to do with Australia, especially when I saw covered stretchers coming out.
How many?
5. Guarded by a heavily augmented special ops team. Burke went out to meet the leader and the whole group disappeared inside the detention camp. There's some kind of black project going on in there, Jensen. Something involving prisoners and scientists. And I need you to find out what it is.
Fine. What do you need me to do?
Hold still for a second.
What the?
Relax. I'm just compiling your biometric signature. Retinal scan, pulmonary and vascular imaging, the works. Once I upload it to the network and give Corporal Alan Tyler a security rating, you'll be able to pass through specific checkpoints in this sector.
Only this sector? Why not others?
Because you're a fugitive, Jensen. The less room I give you to maneuver in, the more likely it is you'll stay one. I can get you into the detention camp, but the interrogation wing is going to be a problem. Only Burke can give clearances for that.
And I assume you don't want me to go ask for one.
Still the comedian. There's a security mainframe inside the detention camp's central command tower. You'll need to upload this copy of your biometrics there by hand. Contact me using your infolink once you do. Any more questions?
could use some more hardware. Any chance Corporal Tyler will have access to the armory?
You're still a fugitive, Jensen. I suggest you keep a very low profile. Still, there is someone who might be able to supply you. One of the base mechanics, a civilian named Quinn. He runs a nice sideline in procurement.
I know the type. Why should I trust him?
Because I do, and because he has no love for Burke. He's in the lower level maintenance area near the elevator. He'll get you what you need.
That's all I need to know.
Good. I'll upload to the security network from here, so get going. Alan Tyler will exist by the time you reach the prison security port. Just be careful, and try not to draw too much attention.
Be advised. New personnel should report to Security Central for biometric scanning.
Are you Quinn?
Yeah, that's me. Jensen, is it? You weren't followed, were you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, I can believe that. They're having a hell of a time keeping up with you.
I intend on keeping it that way.
Well, you've certainly ruffled a few feathers higher up. It's not like they don't know you're here. Stowed away on the ship, I mean. It's only a matter of time before they bring the hammer down. Put a stop to your gallivanting on the base. I just hope I'm not near you when the iron's hot and you're on the anvil.
Look, Keitner said you can help me. Can you?
Yeah, she told me to be expecting you. I'm just glad you came as soon as you did instead of going off on your own. There's enough kegs of powder lying around here already without throwing another loose cannon in the mix. You know how much we're risking to keep you off the radar? We've only got so much pull around here. It's Burke's show, and he'll do as he bloody well pleases, which means stamping out any rats the moment he gets wind of them.
I'm grateful, but can we get on with it? I understand you run a nice little sideline in procurement.
Aye. From time to time you might say being inclined to do a little, how should we call it? Bartering. On the side. Since the commander signed off on it, I suppose I could open my stock to you. For a price, that is.
You mean I have to pay?
What? Of course you have to bloody well pay. I ain't exactly a fucking armory quartermaster down here. I'm just a civvy contractor trying to make ends meet. This ain't a bleeding charity.
Considering the circumstances.
Circumstances? What, that you're a fugitive and I'm risking my neck just talking to you? What are you trying to pull here? Although, I don't suppose you had anything to do with the stasis pod that was saved back on the ship.
How do you know about that?
Ah, so it was you, eh? Well, let's just say I have my sources and your little random act of kindness didn't go unnoticed. Tell you what, I'll give you a discount on me wares. Just no freebies or handouts. But now that I think of it, if you're looking for a little something for nothing and don't mind a little light work, I've got an errand that could use running. Consider it a special offer of sorts. Interested?
All right, tell me about this special offer.
Look, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but this base is packing some serious heat. Especially in the form of those walking brick shithouse boxcars. If you get me a few odds and ends, I might be able to whip up a little something to make getting around easier, if you catch my meaning.
What kind of something are we talking about here?
Nothing fancy. Just a 329 series MPRS.
A rocket launcher?
That's right, mate. And custom built. By yours truly, of course. You see, while I might be able to get my fingers on some low-level arms, I'm a little restricted when it comes to military-grade bells and whistles. I'm itching to try out a new trigger propulsion mix. Maybe even recalibrate the guidance system for some extra punch.
While I find your enthusiasm for explosives slightly disturbing, something like this could come in handy.
Like I always say, speaking soft is for the birds when you got the biggest stick on the block. Look, all you gotta do is find me some components. I'll do the rest. An earlier boat had a shipment of 329s, but I wasn't able to poach any of them before they made it to the armory. Luckily, little Sparrow in my employ managed to lose one through maintenance circulation, but he got himself shit canned before I could collect. Now my little bute's lying around the base somewhere in bloody pieces. The launcher, I mean, not the wee man. Though, no idea really happened to him.
Right, so, long story short, you need me to find the parts and bring them back to you.
Yeah, that about sums it up, I'd say. Just find me the trigger module, scope assembly, and launch a barrel, and we're in business. I can scrape up the rest from leftovers here in the shop.
I think I already found one.
Aye. Let me see what you got there. That's the 329's trigger module. Let me know when you find the other two. Buy something or bugger off. Thanks for shopping at Quinn Mart. If it ain't my favorite and currently only customer. What are you buying? Thanks for shopping at Quinn Mart.
Is anyone there? I've got you covered! This isn't good!
Access granted.
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
You've been detained for conspiring to commit a terrorist act.
Keitner, Jensen, I'm in your detention camp and uploading to the security mainframe now.
Copy that. Any problems?
Nothing I couldn't get rid of.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about that later. Right now, you need to get inside the interrogation wing and find out what Burke is hiding. Contact me when you know. Keitner out.
Access granted.
Let me out of here!
Activating security scan. Biometric data assembled. Subject recognized. Access granted.
I'm sorry. I'll stay quiet, I promise. Just don't hurt me anymore.
Calm down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
You're not one of them? One of the scientists? Please, you've got to get me out of here. You've got to do something before they come back. I don't want to disappear like all the others.
It's okay. What's your name?
Nina Sullivan. I don't know why they're holding me in here. They just grabbed me off the street. I'd heard Cape Town was dangerous, but I thought with all the security around...
Cape Town? South Africa?
Isn't that where we are? I blacked out. They drugged me, I think. I was on vacation in Cape Town at the end of the summer. I was going to be starting senior year in the fall, and I wanted to have an adventure. My parents must be so worried.
I take it you're not a terrorist, then?
No, I've never done anything wrong. Never demonstrated against anything or anything. But neither have most of the girls here. I'm not sure about the men, but please, can't you get me out of here?
I want to help you, but you've got to stay calm. Now, what did you mean by disappear like the others? What's been going on back here?
I don't know much. I've heard rumors and seen some things, and I know what they've done to me. Biopsies, blood samples, tissue cores, like I'm some sort of lab rat.
Is that why you're back here? Separated from the others?
This is where they study and examine us to see if we're compatible or something. I don't know what they want from us. Sometimes we're sent back to the cells. Those that aren't. Some of the others think they let them go, but I think they're being sent somewhere else. Another facility maybe, or somewhere else inside this one.
Why? What makes you think that?
Because of the way they talk when they're with us. It's like they're looking for some kind of perfect gene match or something. I'm not a doctor. I don't understand it. I just don't want them touching me anymore.
I know this is gonna seem cruel, but I can't help you right now.
You're going to leave me here? You can't. You have no idea what it's like. Please.
I can't have you tagging along just yet, or walking the halls alerting the guards. Trust me, when I can get you out, I will. But your best bet is to stay put.
I'll alert them anyway. Burke and the 2 doctors were just here heading for the morgue. I'll tell them you're here. I will. Let me out or I'll tell them, I swear.
And then what? Do you really think they'll let you go? I'm still the best chance you've got, but you have to be patient.
Please. Don't go. I just want to go home.
Access granted.